So we're all packed and we're all ready for our Cornwall trip. We'll be heading off very, very shortly. Now, how we're planning on doing it is we're going to break it up into a couple of trips. So it's a long way to get to Cornwall from Liverpool. So our first leg of the journey, we're going to a campsite called Liverpool Manor Caravan Park, which is over in the Worcestershire area, and it's around about, for us, journey time is around about 2 hours and 10 minutes, which is around about 122 miles. We'll be staying there tonight just as a stopover. We'll then drive 92 miles, 1 hour and 35 minutes to Tredegar House Country Park, which is a caravan and motorhome club site, which is a short drive to Cardiff, where we will pay a visit to the city and the famous food market. And then we are heading then over to Cornwall, and that's when we'll be heading over to Godrevy Park Caravan, which is an area called Hales, which is not too far from St Ives. We'll be staying there for one night. We'll then be heading over to Polmanter Touring Park, which is in St Ives, for 3 nights stay and enjoying the wonderful views of St Ives and those Cornish views of the beaches and everything else. Hopefully the weather will stay well for us. The forecast has changed, so extreme weather conditions and the weather bouncing on the top of the caravan at 4 o'clock in the morning and the wind howling. So I'm hoping that will change again and we do get a little bit of sunshine on our side. It's been glorious down there for the last few weeks, but the week that we decide to go, the weather looks like it's slightly changing. So fingers crossed we don't get any rain, but we'll see what happens. We'll then be finishing our little Cornwall tour. We'll be heading over in a hotel in Newquay called the Headland Hotel, which is just a 1 night stay. On the way home, to break the journey up, we'll be heading to the Cotswolds, looking at the beautiful buildings that are there, and also we'll be staying at the Broadway camping and caravan site, which is on the famous steam train line. Taking the whole of the family, so the whole gang's going, we're all packed, we're all ready to go, and we're about to hit the road. Yeah, no problem.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
Yeah, which side's your door? If you reverse it, because then you can horn out. If you come up to the number 17,
yeah,
and then you can horn out this way, so you've got a bit of privacy up that way.
Yeah, that's great. So we're all set up at our first location, and what an absolutely gorgeous campsite this is. This is the first time that we've been here. That's our pitch. Nice level pitches, all on gravel. And our views are fantastic. We're literally sitting on a little lake here, which is great. So look what's behind me. We've got an absolutely gorgeous lake. Here we go. So we are at Liverpool Manor campsite, which is around about 8 or 9 miles from Kidderminster. We're staying just for the 1 night. It's our stop off, and this is an absolutely gorgeous site. We'll definitely come back again. We're not far from a place called Treasure Island, so it's like a little fairground attraction. There's a few yachts and things like that. Not going to get a chance to actually get to that, but yeah, we've got our washrooms here. We've also got the toilet facilities on this block here, which again are laid out really well. We'll have a little look at them now. Toilet facilities in there, they're nice and clean. Lots of basins here, and you've got your usual setup of shower points, which are your usual sort of push points, which last for around about 3 or 4 minutes, but really, really clean and well kept. Ice cream man just managed to get an ice cream as well, so what a result that is. But what a lovely site this is. If you have a little look around, you can see all the different pictures that they've got. They've got quite a lot of open space, a lot of these benches and picnic areas as well as a breakout area, so you tend to find that a lot of the pictures have got like a little bench that goes with it as well, and then gorgeous little places just to chill and sit by the little water feature that they've got here, which is, again, it's lovely. We've got the ducks here and the swans as well. I'll definitely be paying this one a visit in the future. So we've had our first night stay and just going to fill up the water, ready for the next site. Next site is going to be over in Cardiff, so we're around about just under 2 hours away from Cardiff. We're going to be staying in a site in Newport for a night, and then we're going to be heading then over to St Ives, to Cornwall. So let's see what Cardiff's about. So we're over in Cardiff and we're parked in a place called Sophia Gardens. So we found a nice little parking space there now. We use the parking which is available on the App Store, which is always a useful one to get. So I'd recommend that. And there's loads of other camping vans here as well. I can see a couple of over there. So again, if you're coming into Cardiff, check out Sophia Gardens for parking your motorhome. And we're taking a little walk into the city centre Cardiff. Maybe have a look at the castle as well. So, Cardiff Castle. Let's have a little look.
What the body?
Looks like we just missed out on the August bank holiday. Tom Jones, they had Basement Jacks on. Human League, James, Elbow, Snow Patrol, absolutely tons on. So just packing the stages down. But you can see just at the back there, there's the castle. So just wandering around the Cardiff market, picked up some nice Turkish delight and some cashew chili honey nuts, which taste absolutely fabulous. Look at all sorts here. You've got like lots of street food. You've got the Indian street food, masala hut. So we're now going to be heading over to Tredegar House, which is a club camp site, which is perfectly located just around about 15-20 minutes from Cardiff. We're going to head over there now.
Exit the roundabout, then turn left.
There's our pitch there. We're all set up for the night. We're only here for the one night. And then we're moving then down to St Ives. So it's a bit of a stop-off place, this. So it's great little stop-off because it's just off the motorway, off the M4. You're not too far from Cardiff. like I said, we went over to Cardiff a little bit earlier on, had a little wander around the shops and the market there, so it was great for that. But again, just a super peaceful site. I would definitely come back again, especially if I was coming and visiting Cardiff. And then you've got the National Trust site, which is here as well, so I believe you can go and use that. We're going to have a little look at the lake. Just passing the reception area here when you first come in. You can just see behind me there, you've got the bollard gates. Now it is locked after a certain time, so you can't get in after, I think, 10 o'clock. And there is some main gates up at the end that you need the padlock code for, which they gave you when you first come in. You can just see behind me here. Look at that. We've got a lovely lake there. Got ourselves a little bit of a play park. Ready, little go.
Ah! Oh, I feel like it's not moving, but I'm spinning at the same time.
So just behind me here is Tredegar House. Now we haven't got enough time to visit it, only because we literally got here a little bit later today because we went to, obviously, Cardiff. But it's a National Trust site, and obviously if you're a National Trust member you get to have a little wander around that. Just behind me is our facility block. So the amenities are in there, so we got our toilets in there and showers in there as well. The park's laid off really well. It's a lot of the pitches here are hard standing pitches, you can see behind me. All very level pitches as well. So well kept, private, wooded off area as well. So it's a National Trust site, so it's really looked after really well. As you're wandering around the site, it feels really peaceful. Good morning from Tredegar House. We've just woke up and we're going to pack away all the beds from last night. Let's just have a look at our sort of setup. So you can see the way we sleep when there's all of us in the van. So the pull down bed, this will come down. And then the dinette area, that gets made up into a big double bed. And then we can see just at the back of the van, we make the lounge area into another massive double bed. So we got a great night's sleep, to be honest with you. It's never really been an issue. Last night was a great night's sleep. So I'm going to pack all these beds away, turn it back into a daytime sort of lounge area and dinette, and ready for the girls because they're just gone to get a shower and wash their hair and all that type of stuff. So crack on. So that's us all set up and ready for the daytime sort of travel, and that would be typically our setup for during the day, with a lounge area so we can chill and watch the telly. And then we've got the setup for our daytime sort of dinette area, where we'll have our breakfast in the morning. So that's the daytime compared to the evening. Now we've got about a 3-hour drive now over to St Ives, so we're going to pack down the rest of the van. We're going to hit the road and we're going to a place called Godrevy, which is in a little place called Hayes, not far from St Ives. The weather's not looking too bad on the way down there, however I think tomorrow it's turning a little bit, but we'll see what happens. But we're going to head off, get on the road, 200-mile journey. We'll see what it's like when we get there.
Two soft toys that make
Looks nice. St Ives Beach Resort Bay. Right, so.
She didn't say, she just said four.
Are we hard standing? I thought we were a hard standing pitch, but maybe there isn't hard standing pitches here. It doesn't look like there is.
Is there any numbers on anything?
There's a number over there. That's 116. We're all set up at Godrevy Park. It's a grass standing pitch, and it's great. We've got a little playground which is just to the back of us, which is just here, and it is a bit windy, a little bit overcast. Lily has literally got her own private playground here, and there's loads of stuff on it. This is Lil's gonna be here. Our van is literally there, just there, so it's great. We got this massive playground which is going to keep Lily well happy. What's it's like a we're all set up and we're going to take a little wander over to the beach. Godrevy lighthouses not far from us. We'll have a little look at where that is. Let's go this way. Yeah, so it's also sand dunes, like a little beach path from the campsite to the beach itself, which we can use. And just behind us here, this is St Ives. So the little property which overlooks obviously this beautiful view, but the property that's behind me here called the Haven, which is just behind me there, it's basically like a white shed. Well, the Haven is for sale. Guess how much it is? £500,000. Prices of the properties on this little waterfront here, the seafront, like I said, crazy now. It's just there. We've got the cafe there, the Sunset Surf. Now, if I was the owner of the Sunset Surf, which is probably worth £1 million, I'd sell up and move abroad. So it's a camping and caravan site. It's a club site, and it's set out really, really well. I mean, there's no hard standing pitches, they're all grass pitches. It's a standard sort of club site. I mean, we paid £44 for the night to stay here. So the facilities will all be standard, they're all generally normally the same. But we'll go and have a little look at them facilities now. Tonight's tea is chicken Kiev and some fries as well. We've got them going on there, and Lily has gone for curry sauce and rice, and we've nipped over to the pizza oven van that's just arrived. We've got 2 Flatstone pizzas, and Ella's just gone for a spicy one, which that was an interesting night. It was very blustery last night. We had a lot of rain. That rain front did come through, so it was a bit unsettled the night, but apart from that, everything else was good. Now we are about to head off now from Godrevy campsite, and we've only got around about a 15-20 minute drive over to our next campsite. So we're going to head over there now, and we're going to check that out. We're there for 3 days on the next site, and that's over in St Ives, and it's a campsite called Polmanter.
After 1,000 feet, turn right onto Hallstown, then take the next left.
Yeah, look at the signposts here.
like you're looking for
See
the
the
Hazel
signpost?
Town Inn.
It's the signpost you're looking for now. See?
See,
Full.
right at the Hazel Town
Take
Inn.
the next right onto Hall's
You're
Town.
right
Then
here.
take the next left.
Nearly.
Oh, look at that nice little pub.
Yeah. So right here and then first left. Yeah, just wait. When we turn left, you need to. Right. And then Polymar is here somewhere on the left. And then left into Polymar. Is this it? No?
After 800 feet, turn left, then bear right.
Campsite is left in a minute. Now this is tight, isn't it? Oh shit, now wait. Yeah, there it is, Polymar, blue sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Watch the... Whoa, watch the car.
Should I get in the back?
Yeah, come on. When he pulls in now, you can stop and then
Take the next left, then bear right.
right, go in the toilet now, quick, Marcus, don't pull in yet. You have to be quiet.
Here's the bus, so
stop.
we're going to
That's
miss it.
good. All
Yeah, but
arrivals,
it's an hour now, though, isn't it? It's an hour for the next one.
After 400
No, it's
feet, bear right, then arrive at destination on the left.
Where's the
All the arrivals and taxis.
This is the stable door. Yeah, there you go.
So I need to go,
Right.
do I go right here or do I go right further up? You look,
Then right again.
little shops got a few things in there, like basics, like some loads.
Yeah,
This
we're in
is
Roswell,
great.
yeah.
So we're going
28.3, yeah. We should be along here, 28.
So we're going, we're up on the back here. So we're all set up at Polmanter, touring in Caravan, just off the coast of St Ives, just behind me there. We got the fantastic views of the St Ives Bay. We're going to pop down there now. We're going to have a little look what St Ives has got to offer, and then I'll show you around the site when we get back. Just behind me here, we've got a bus stop that comes 20 to the hour. Takes you straight into St Ives. We're going to jump on that bus now. Here comes the bus. And here we are at St Ives, and as you can see, we've got all the shops, restaurants and bars which are just behind us over there. This is the bay that's just behind me. We've also got the lighthouse just in the distance, and the gorgeous views that we can see. So there's a large selection of bars and restaurants in St Ives, but beware, it can be very expensive. We paid £32 for 4 drinks, so it is quite expensive, but I suppose it is St Ives. Lots of little crafty art shops like the one behind me. So we're on a mission to find a Cornish ski shop. There's plenty of them here, but there's a famous one that's quite well known, which we're going to try and find now. So try this place out. So we found it. This is the famous TikTok Cornish bakery. We're going to try one of these Cornish pasties and see if they live up to standard. Let's have a look. Famous Cornish pasties, cut it into a few pieces and we'll try it out. Let's have a go at this. Oh, I'll tell you one thing, there's tons of filling in that. Look at that, look at that. Ooh. Right, let's give it a go. Yeah, definitely 10 out of 10. Another well-known called Yellow Canary Cafe. That's another popular one that is all over social media at the moment. And the Cornwall soapbox there. Girls have gone in there to have a little look. Some nice soaps and stuff like that. What are you going for?
All of them.
All of them. You like this one? The day 3. And, we're going to go in the pool now. We're going to head over to the pool. The weather's looking good. Ellie's bought some candles from the shop. We changed. So she can't help herself.
Do you want the 50-50 or the malted? Yes.
The base everything in store here in the shop. It's very traditionally done. Breads, focaccia. You've got cruffins in here. All sorts of things. We've got a bit of sourdough, some flapjacks, and a few other bits that we're going to try. Just had a great meal over in Onzo. Pizzas all around. Very, very nice. So yeah, second day in St Ives, and the weather's definitely turned. So I'm just going to head over to Sharblock, have a quick shower and stuff. We're hopefully going to try and go back out to St Ives today, but it is quite blustery. It's blowing a gale, and it's not going off till around about 2:30, 3 o'clock. So maybe we get to go there a little bit later. A little bit better weather a little bit later, but we'll see. Nice little shower. So. I've always mentioned about that when you're looking at purchasing a motor, you know, hire them first. And the reason for hiring them first is because just to make sure that it's something that you get into, you can get used to extreme weather conditions and the weather bouncing on the top of the caravan at 4 o'clock in the morning and the wind howling. This is the reality of when you're stuck in the motorhome and it's raining and all you can hear is the rain outside chucking it down. Put the blind back up, it makes you feel a bit better if you can see the rain, but yeah, it's a bit rubbish really. The day 3 and we're going to go in the pool now.
Yeah. So
the weather's definitely changed, which thank God the weather's changed. So it does look like we're going to get a sunny day, so we're going to hit the pool now. This is the bar area where you can come and have a bite to eat during the day, breakfast, lunch or tea. We're just heading over now to the pool area. Now we just need to find an area where we get changed, Lil.
cold.
Where do we get changed?
No, you need coats, Kevin.
But it's not exactly Spain, and there is still a little bit of wind, but we managed to get in that pool and we had a little swim. And you know what, it's super clean, it's well maintained. You can see the guys out here at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock every night cleaning and everything. But yeah, the sun is out, it's warmed, it is a heated pool. We got a shop, had a little look in there before. They got lots of things like some pastries. There's a few things for the motorhomes and caravans as well, like that you've got the stables, bar and restaurant. They do takeaways. There's also a games room in there, and they have entertainment on at various points in the week, normally on Fridays and Saturdays. The on-site laundry room, which we'll be using because we've got a couple of towels and stuff and bits and bobs. Oh, this looks great. This is a proper laundry room. We've got all our tumble dryers up on one side, and then some ironing boards, and a load of washing machines on this side, which look like they take coins, I think. Oh no, here we go. Scan codes. That's our last night done, and we're moving over to Newquay now for a hotel night stay. Okay, so we've arrived in Newquay. We're all parked up in the car park and we are at the hotel. We've just arrived here. There's the hotel, and we're going to have a little look at the views of the beach. When I say the beach, but we've got some great sea views which we're going to whiz down and have a look at now. Now, this hotel is an amazing hotel. It's got its own spa. The spa is called the Aqua Club. The Aqua Club has a cafe, bar and restaurant which they call the Deck, which is just here, and we're going to pop in there. We're going to have a little look. But yeah, it's beautiful views. Unfortunately, the last couple of days for us has been very, very, very blustery, and we've had some rain and some terrible weather, but it's great to be over in Newquay. We've got one more stop after Newquay, which is going to be at Broadway, Cotswolds. But have a look at these views. So it's the Headlands Hotel that we're staying at tonight. We're only staying there for one night because we're just starting to run out of time. We've had 7 days on this little tour. So when we were pulling up to the hotel with the kids, as we approached the hotel, they were saying, "Dad, we know this hotel. We've seen it before." I'm like, "What are you on about? We've never been here before." Now, apparently, it is. It's well known. It's quite famous, the hotel. So there was a film that was made back in 2020 called The Witches, and this is where that film was made. So let's have a little look at the hotel and let's see what it's all about. When you first move into the lobby reception area, this is a large area with a large chandelier. You then move into the back of the hotel, which is a large staircase, open area, again with featured chandeliers. It has lots of breakout and couch areas where you can chill and have a coffee. You then move into the back of the hotel, which is where the restaurant is located, where you'll have your breakfast in the morning and lunch and evening meals with almost like a cruise ship style windows panoramic all the way around the whole of the restaurant. Moving into the bedroom, it's a large double bedroom with sea views all the way around. This is a family room that we have booked where the children will be sleeping, and then a large family bathroom with a bath, double sink and shower. So we're finished in Newquay and head over now to Broadway, which is our final destination. It's on the way home. So it's been a great time in Newquay. However, we didn't get a chance to actually see Newquay as such, apart from just a hotel. But the plan was just to use the hotel and the facilities here, which are absolutely fantastic. That spa was amazing. Yeah, so we're going to move on. Our final destination, which is Broadway in the Cotswolds, and it's a club campsite. So this is our park up. I picked this one because we're literally by the toilet block, which is just behind me, which is really handy. Just behind me as well, there's a railway line which I noticed. I've seen a train going past before, and I don't know if it's a steam train. So you mentioned it's a Caravan and Motorhome Club site. This little area here, which is the toilet area, I think we've got another facility block as well. This actually used to be the old, it used to be the goods shed serving Broadway station, built in 1904 for the Great Western Railway. They also have featured the Wanderer Caravan, and that was 1885, and that would have been a caravan that was a horse-drawn. So here's an interesting fact for you. So 1996, the Duke of Edinburgh purchased this Fleetwood Garland caravan, and he used it for horsing events. He had it for a couple of years, and then he donated it then to the Caravan and Motorhome Club, which nice little insight there into this particular caravan, and it's a bit of a famous one around it. We're going to head into Broadway now. We're going to have a bite to eat, and we're going to have a little look at the town as well. Like I said, now if you've been here before and you know the area, then you'll recognise that bridge behind us. So the site is on the other side of that bridge. So you've got around about, apparently, a 10-minute walk to the town. So when you get into the town, you've got loads of like beautiful little style antique shops and cafes, bars, restaurants, art shops, things like that. Let's check out the man cave. So it's like. Pool table and an old Space Invaders here. We've got this great little bar which is featured here, like a Volkswagen. You see the front of a Volkswagen, you've got like the bar top and a couple of shelves. I'd have that. Reception's just behind me here when you first enter, and we can see that all the pictures are all hard standing pictures. They do have some grass ones, but nice level, hard standing pictures. Like I said, the site is quite quiet at the moment, so I know the kids have just gone back to school, so it's probably one of the reasons why. So I hope you enjoyed the vlog. Our stay is over in Cornwall, finishing off in Broadway, and as you can see, the nice steam train behind us there. So if you're not already subscribed to the channel, then please do so. If you're already subscribed, then thank you very much, and keep on watching those videos. Thank you.